We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Gray gets the start for Colorado in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
First round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
And the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One-0 count. Here it is. Runners on the move for second. Swing, and he pops him up. Arenado ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next up for New York, Pete Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Nimmo stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 2-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Robinson.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box, J.D. Davis. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. One and 0. Here it is. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Up high. 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two and 2 the count. Two and 2. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 2 left for the Mets. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
David Dahl.
Pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here it comes. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story, a recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. First pitch on its way.
0-1 the count.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And he got him.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 ball, 1
and there's ball 1. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And he takes strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Daniel Murphy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Rockies are out in front, 1-0. Striding in, Michael Conforto. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting in,
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
The pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0.
0-2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The set and the 2-0. Weekly hit to third. Throw to Murphy, he'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand one. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The next 0-2.
Nope, outside. Nope, that's inside.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. In now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard.
Hilliard.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, the catcher, Tony Walter.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Nimmo, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
The 0-1 on its way.
I got a ball.
Too
one
much
strike.
dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-1 to him now. Fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
On the ground for Cano at second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Rockies lead it 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff McNeil. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Hit out towards second. McMahon fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle. McMahon gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the third now. Striding in once again, David Dahl. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 away now in the Colorado third. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Slider, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Set, here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Daniel Murphy steps in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Hey. 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey.
And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Blackmon on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside ball.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2. That's ball.
Misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to Murphy, he'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Ryan McMahon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
McMahon.
And the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, Sam Hilliard. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
To the plate now, Tony Walters, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he lays off for ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out and a runner on second base. Left side, but well foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now. Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the pitcher's spot. That'll be John Gray. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The catcher, number
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wilson Ramos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Now at the plate, Marcus Stroman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, David Dahl, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike. That's in. Ball 2.
In there, 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the delivery.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're on top 1-0. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
This is popped up. Story is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. And he fouls this one off. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And that's low, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. From the stretch. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Up next for the Mets.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
In now, J.D. Davis. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1. And he's out on a strong throw.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. Davis rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Carlos Estevez, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
That counts down.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
Nope. 3-0. Ahmed Rosario would be next. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's set and the pitch.
That's the ball.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. softly hit out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Rockies 1. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And the pitch.
1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. I got 3 and 2.
Ryan McMahon, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch home. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And he is in there. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Shroom-Souljah.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Justin Wilson comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well, so we'll see how this works out.
Into the box now, Sam Hilliard, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Coming in is Nimmo. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Settling in now, Tony Walters, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. first offering on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Ian Desmond will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Desmond is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Here's the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. James Pazos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, James Pazos.
Eduardo Nunez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out.
The center fielder, number 9.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brandon Nimmo. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Bounce to first. Murphy has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jeff McNeil. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Pazos, the former Seattle Mariner. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad Brock.
David Dahl to the plate now. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Trevor Story steps in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate now, Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. One and one to count. One and one. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So a two-run homer down the line in left, and it's now 5-3.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a two-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
First baseman, Daniel.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He doubled his last time through. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-3 Colorado. Scott Ober has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Alonso, a native Floridian. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Oberg rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 24.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Fastball well outside. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jerry Shroom-Souljah is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Jerry Shroom-Souljah.
Stepping into the box, Ryan McMahon. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Ryan McMahon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey! 0-2.
Oh, and 2. Here it comes.
The count is 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Now to the plate, Sam Hilliard. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate, Tony Walters trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runner at second here with one man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Raimel Tapia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they open it up to 8-3.
Hey, you miss over the middle with a sinker, and it becomes more just like your generic two-seamer. Hitter got great wood on that pitch.
Robert Gesellman answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Robert Gesellman.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in, Trevor Story, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for one or two of this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jairo Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 37, Jairo Diaz.
New inning set to get underway. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called, and a questionable first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. Slider finds the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. Swing and a shot to third. A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
The bat, number 1, shortstop Ahmed.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way, and he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The Mets down to their final strike, and a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-3 tonight. The Colorado Rockies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. James Pazos is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.